So this is series 1 of Trendsourcing Dubai's most craziest stories from some of our clients. This is going to be series 1 where we dive into the maddest requests from some of our clients and some of the craziest stories and items that we've been able to source since my time as a personal shopper. A question that I get asked a lot by DM is, what is the craziest inquiry that you've ever had? Who's the craziest client? What's the craziest item? What's the biggest profit? So I thought, what not better way than to make a series out of it, because I've got a lot of stories to tell you guys about client requests, client problems, items, deadlines, and going above and beyond for all of our VIP clients here at Trendsourcing Dubai. But the first one I want to touch on is one that I discussed fairly recently, which happened a couple of weeks ago. It's fair to say Dubai is the only place where someone tells me they will only buy a Lamborghini paddle racket if I can find them a matching car. Probably not a request that I'll get every single day. Find me a t-shirt to match my trainers, I'm with you. But find me a paddle racket and I'm only gonna buy it if you can get me a matching car, this client weren't playing. Now this is one of my big VIP clients who reaches out to me a lot for crazy inquiries, but not one like this. Sometimes he'll hit me up at 3 AM in the morning for a pair of shoes, crazy, that's all part of the job. And sometimes he would tell me that he needs something yesterday. But this one was crazy, right? Now, as you would have seen from our recent Instagram stories and social media from others, the hype of the Lamborghini paddle racket has been insane. Would I personally pay £2,500 for a paddle racket? No. Have I done? Yes. Have I used it to play? Yes. And are we all crazy? Absolutely. So my client hit me up a couple of weeks ago and he said, look, I've seen the paddle rackets, neon, but I'm not a Lamborghini driver. So there's no real point in having a Lamborghini racket. I said, well, what if I can find you a car to match? He said, find the car and I'll buy the racket. Not find the racket and I'll buy the car. We had the paddle rackets in stock already and we are stock still heavy. So a little plug-in from my end, if you are after a Lamborghini racket and you don't have to buy a Lamborghini with it, we do have them available. So he turned around and he said, look, I want the neon paddle racket, so go and find me a neon Lamborghini. We sat there and we said, well look, utilising, and if you don't know already, Trendsourcing Dubai also have a sister company called Trend Auto. We're a car brokerage company helping clients A to Z in selling their car and buying their car. So little did my client know that this request is going to be easy for me. No, I don't just source Hermes trainers and bags. I'm not just a flipper slipper. A flipper slipper? A slipper flipper. So what some of our friends say. So it's not just Shipray sandals and Hermes. So the first thing I've done is I got on the phone to one of our expert brokers and I let him know this request. He said the same. He said, bro, are you joking? I said, I'm not joking. I said, the client is cash ready. He wants to pay crypto, but he's only going to buy this racket if we can find him the car. Straight away, one of our brokers sent over a car that we have available on our fleet, which was the Lamborghini Neon Evo. I'm gonna pop it up here. I'm not a car expert. I'm currently driving Mr. G63 G-Wagon white Mercedes. So I don't know much about cars. So they sent it over to me, they showed me the Neon Evo. I sent it over to the client. I sent a picture of the racket over, and the first thing he replied was, send me your wallet. So we accept crypto at Trendsourcing Dubai, which made this transaction even more tasty because it's just one that we've never had before. And yes, if you're thinking already, the transaction went ahead. We was able to deliver the Lamborghini Neon paddle racket alongside the Lamborghini Evo. This racket here and this car here was sourced to one of our VIPs in under 3 days based on the request that he would only buy this paddle racket if we could accompany it with a car that matched. So if you are in the market for a racket and you must have a matching Lamborghini with it, then Trendsourcing Dubai are one to definitely hit up. And if you are, again, looking for a car in Dubai, not rentals but to buy, let my team over at Trend Auto support. Let them help you with the A to Z of buying a new car and selling a new car. And maybe, with every Lamborghini sold, I might throw in a racket, just maybe. But that is probably one of my most recent craziest stories. But believe me when I tell you, I've got many more. Morocco in 24 hours. Has your personal shopper done that before? Well, I have. That one will be coming soon. So this is series 1 of Trendsourcing Dubai's most craziest client requests, story number 1. I'll see you on the next one.